about Sebastian. I am on Sebastian's side. All about Sebastian, nothing else. Now, I don't know how many of you, I think, first of all, let me say this. I think vigils are a good thing to have. However, I don't know how many of you saw hey Trisha, I don't know how many of you saw the visual that happened yesterday for Sebastian. Well, they said it was for Sebastian. They said it was for Sebastian. And I couldn't, I stopped in. All I did was I stopped in before it really started. I said prayers for Sebastian in the chat, and then I left because I had stuff I was doing. I was busy. So I didn't get to stay. Well, later on, I got to see a little bit of, hey, Banter. Wait, what? Hello. I got to see a little bit of the vigil. No, I didn't get to see the whole thing. I just got to see little bits and pieces of it. But I can say this. A true vigil for someone. No, let's use it for a child being lost and trying to bring a child home. The only agenda that should be pushed is that if it's really a true vigil for a person that you are trying to bring home, then the only agenda that should be pushed during that vigil is about that person and bringing them home. That's it. There is no other agenda that should be pushed during a vigil. There is plenty of other time to take digs and go after, who you think is a guilty party. But a vigil that you're holding for a child is not one of those times. And I was watching it. Like I said, I only saw bits and pieces, so we're going to go through it. But I was watching it, and I was like, this is not about Sebastian. This is not about Sebastian at all. So let me pull this up. Oh, shit. I didn't even got let me turn my thing on real quick. I didn't even have my thing on. I don't know why let me just do one thing real quick, guys. Oof, that's bright. There we go. Okay. It was held on Crime Time Buzz's channel. It was a virtual, sorry, for those of you that don't know, it was a virtual vigil it was supposed to be for Sebastian, for the 14-month anniversary of him being gone. Now, Seth was supposed to lead the vigil in a prayer. I don't know for whatever reason, he didn't come. He didn't show up. I'm really glad that he didn't show up because, like I said, this was not really about Sebastian at all. Hello, Holly, October. Wait, what? Nicole, Banter, hello. Glad you guys could all make it. No, Holly, there was a virtual one yesterday. Yeah, I put that pic. Yeah, that's me and my husband. So again, it was a virtual vigil, prayer song unity for all the missing, candlelight vigil. Okay. Said it was put on, Sebastian's army, which by the way should be about nothing other than Sebastian. But we're just gonna take. I don't know if we can do it here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it like this, but I just want you to take a listen to this song that they play. Again, this on Crime Time Buzz channel. Did he have to play a role? Sorry, guys. Friends are all he longs for. Right. Okay. Now on the right here, you will see the words for the song scrolling across. I just want you to listen, okay? Because they are basically singing this about Sebastian to Sebastian. And really, this is not, in my opinion, this is not about Sebastian. This is about attacking the Proudfoots, and listen, there's plenty, like I said, there's plenty of time for that. There's plenty other opportunities to go and call the Proudfoots out or attack them or do whatever it is that you're doing. But a vigil is supposed to be a ceremony to pray for and hope that a child comes home. That is not the time for this. So I just think that this agenda was stuck in this vigil and used, instead of it really being about Sebastian, it was more about this side versus that side. And that is what pisses me off. But let's just listen.
Bright lights lived in Tennessee, came from the eyes of a gentle soul, a boy who just wanted to be himself. Did he have to play a role? Friends are all he longs for, this is all he craves. If only he knew the truth. A million friends he's made. Sebastian, dear Sebastian, an army marches to your name. Most are sincere with hearts of gold, others just play the game. You're deep in our hearts, you're in our minds. Come home, dear, to those who are kind. Who was it that blew out your candle? Who was it that turned out your light? We all know we saw the flashlights. Something bad happened that night. Sebastian, dear Sebastian, an army marches to your name. Most are sincere with hearts of gold, others just play the game. You're in our hearts, you're in our minds. Come home, dear, to those who are kind. Now it's time for justice, it's the least this child deserves. The guilty parties must feel on edge, living on their nerves. Bring Sebastian into the light. He has a life, he has a right. Let him live a life that's free, future happiness and filled with glee. Sebastian, dear Sebastian, an army marches to your name. Most are sincere with hearts of gold, others just play the game. You're in our hearts, you're in our minds. Come home, dear, to those who are kind. We wait and hope for your return, to see your beautiful smile. Your dad has a million friends now too. Come on home and stay a while.
Now that song actually wasn't that bad, but it does push an agenda. Come home to those that are kind. Some people are playing games. We all saw the flashlights that night. We know what happened. That's just not this is not the place and time, in my opinion. And you guys know how I feel. You guys know that I'm not on the side of the Proudfoots. You know that I call them out all the time on their shit. But at the same time, this is supposed to be a vigil. A vigil is a place where everybody from all sides should be able to come to pray and hope for this missing child's return. That's not what this was. This is not a welcoming space. This was an agenda that was pushed through the vigil. So anybody who does care about Sebastian, but is not per se on the side, you know what I mean? On the let's say, oh my God, on the side of the green team, which it says it right. It does say that later on. Actually, I think I said it in the beginning. Anybody who's not on that side, you made it like they weren't welcome. Even though they care about Sebastian, want Sebastian home, they weren't welcome at this vigil. And that's not what a vigil is. That's my whole point. A vigil is not a one-sided thing. A vigil has no agenda except to let people go, light a candle, pray, say some prayers for a missing child, pray that that missing child finds his way home, and that's it. That's it. Oh, I don't know why my thing's not moving. Oh, they could have. They're the ones telling people, pull up. Hey, sweet sativa. I'm here for Sebastian and Seth, and I am proud of that vigil, and I can't believe you're saying stuff. Saying stuff like what? All I'm saying that it's not really it's not really it's been made not to be about really Sebastian. That's all I'm saying. See, this is what I don't like. This is the shit that gets on my nerves. Is you can think one thing. Like, I think the Proudfoots know more than they're saying. I look at the Proudfoot sideways every day. I don't hide it. That's how I feel. That's what it is, in my opinion. Okay? But because I don't agree with every single thing that somebody says or does, that makes me a bad person. That makes people want to call me out because I don't agree with every single thing somebody says or does. No, that's ridiculous. We can agree to disagree, and I can still have my beliefs. People who think that way are not realistic. That's craziness. That is craziness. Hold on. Good Lord.
If you hate ads, are chronically online, and love free
Who doesn't
you need to
hate ads?
download Pi. This is Pi. It's a free browser.
But you, let me just say this. You making that comment like you just did, you making that comment says to me that you are one-sided. Because if I don't agree with everything that you agree with, I'm the bad guy. And that's crazy.
Sorry again.
Since Sebastian vanished from sight, where is he? It was dark on earth, but we know you saw what took place that night. He saw you. Dear Lord, our Father up above, please keep blessing us with your love.
Oh shit.
Lord,
I had my thing. No. Oh my God.
For another
I had muted on my side. My bad.
With the world's most beautiful smile. We love you. We know you hear our every prayer. Offered up in Sebastian's name. We ask you, oh Lord, with faith in our hearts, please end this evil game. Please end this evil game. We ask you now, Lord, for the big reveal. Show the world you saw and heard it all. We pray you'll guide the law to Sebastian.
Sorry,
it's time for the egos to fall. It's time. Did they threaten the law? Was he the third on the floor? The night they stole him away.
Okay, now, listen. Like I said, you all know, or all my people know how I feel about the Proudfoots and what I think. I have different theories on what I think happened, but I definitely, you guys know how I feel. Anyway, the point is, and you guys are missing the whole freaking point. The point is that a vigil is not the time to push agendas. It is not the time to attack people. It is not the fucking time. You're at a vigil. You're supposed to be there for that child and that, or for that missing person, and that's it. And to use it, I'm saying to use it as an opportunity when there's every other day, every other minute is an opportunity to put out there what you want to put out there about people, right? Every other time. But this was supposed to be about Sebastian and Sebastian alone. Everybody who wants Sebastian home, that's who this was for. Everybody who wants to bring Sebastian home. Am I the only one that sees that this was, I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. I know what I feel about it, but it's not coming out in my words. Hold on, let me go see what some of you are saying. Oop. How's this thing? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. You're the one that wrote your thumbnail like it was. I didn't. People can respect that vigil and be for Sebastian. Did I say respect on there? I might have. I made like 3 thumbnails and I didn't know which one I was going to use, so I might have used that one. I don't know why it's so hard to see that. And okay, let's just talk about that. What I meant by that was, no, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I don't think that it was about Sebastian. I think that it was about, we're going to, you know, I don't want to say this the wrong way. We're going to have a vigil and we're going to make it a vigil for Sebastian. But at the same time, we're going to, everything we do, everything we write, every song we sing, everything we do is going to be, everything we put up is going to be digs at the other side. It's going to be digs at the Proudfoots. It's going to be digs at the other side. And I'm just saying that a vigil is not that opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm trying to say. Like, every other day, every other time of day, every other day is a time, you know, that you can say your thoughts and go after the people that you think are guilty and this, that, and the other. But a fucking vigil, guys, and I'm just talking about a vigil. You're taking it like you're, you know, something else. I'm just saying about a vigil, then it should be just about that vigil. It should just be about candles and prayers and hope. That's it. No other agenda. Like, I don't understand why people are, because I'm saying that, people are taking it like, oh, well, you don't like, you know, like, you're not on this side. You're not. No, that's dumb. That's not what I'm saying at all. This vigil didn't honor sweet Sebastian in any way, in my opinion. I found it disturbing, and I agree with you about agreeing to disagree. It was yesterday, sweet sativa. Hi, Veronica. No, it wasn't private. Because I could see it. Like, it wasn't private. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you so much. Yes, instead of taking that opportunity to try to, it seems like everything that is done, it's an opportunity for one side to take digs at the other side, even a vigil. So this is what I'm saying. Grown adults can't put the bullshit aside, can't put the bullshit down for an hour to create a nice vigil just for Sebastian without it being about this side, that side, or anything else. That's what I'm saying. Adults can't stop their nonsense for 1 hour, can't drop it just to have a nice vigil that everybody should have been welcome to come to, right? That's all I'm saying. Enough. I mean, vigils are not the time for division. Vigils are not the time for attacks. That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait a minute. So you feel it's like a clap back? No. No. Wait, what? I think you're confused. See, I don't even watch Crime Time Buzz. I don't even know anything about that channel. I don't even know who runs it. I don't know. That's, this is why. This is the thing right here that makes other people go, well, you can't even talk to people on this side. You can't even talk to them. And it's crazy, guys. We're all adults here. Can we not have an adult conversation? Can we not, people need to put their shit aside and just listen to the point that's at hand here. I think people are so emotionally drawn into this, they can't keep a perspective. NGL. I have had family members pass, and I didn't go to the funeral because I knew I couldn't be non-toxic. Well, a vigil is to honor the person who the vigil is about. Right. Right. And I think I do think that's why Seth didn't come, because Seth was supposed to lead a prayer. You know, there's a time and a place, and a vigil's not it. That's all I'm saying. Hold on, let me check. I'm trying to go through your comments. I got to scroll down. I didn't know there was more than one yesterday. Sorry, everybody. I was talking about Crime Time Buzz. I didn't know there was another one that was done. Thank you, Veronica. I'm glad you can understand where I'm coming from, because really my people and people that follow me and people that know where I stand, you guys know that I'm not I don't even have to explain myself to you guys, because you guys know me. You guys know what I stand for. You know how I am. But it's the people that are questioning me now because I have a problem with the way this was done. That tells me you're not my people, because I'm not doing this for any other reason, just to say this could have been done in a better way. And I'm not telling anybody else how to run their channel. She can do what she wants to do, this person. But for me, it was not done in the best way. I'll say that. I totally agree, and I am in no way Proudfoots. The green team runs it, CNY. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, no, no. No, it wasn't about respecting Sebastian at all, Irony. Exactly. Exactly. A vigil is for everybody. I agree. A time for togetherness, in my opinion. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I just think it was not the most tasteful way. And again, I will say it. Like, I don't. The reason it feels inappropriate to me is because what if he watched it? Is the creator proud of what Sebastian saw and heard? No, Poppy Love. I'm talking about the virtual vigil that happened yesterday. I don't have a problem with BHB or anybody else. Thank you, Crafting and True Crime. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you. I mean, I don't know why people are not understanding me here. My thing keeps wilding out over here, going crazy. Yes, Harley. Like I said, a vigil is to honor the person who the vigil is about. But if people are going to cry about certain people being there, then it shows some aren't mature enough to adult. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because it makes me mad when everything cannot be about this side or that side. Everything cannot be about if you don't agree with this side, then we're against you. If you don't agree with this side, then we're against you. Like I'm in the middle because I'm not on this side. I'm not on this side. I am in the middle for Sebastian. And all I'm saying is that I mean, I can't believe I'm sitting here repeating myself of things I've already said to adults, that aren't getting it. It wasn't about Sebastian. It should have been just solely focused on, again, this is the last time I'm going to say it, prayers for bringing Sebastian home and hope that he comes home. That's it. Prayers and hope for Sebastian. That's it. No other agendas, no other digs, no other, that's just not the right time. And all I'm saying is if it was truly for Sebastian, and you're truly for Sebastian, then you would see that. Most people, I think, just really want to know where Sebastian is and they want him found. I think everybody can agree that everybody wants Sebastian found, no matter what side you're on. Everybody wants Sebastian home. And I understand that, the truth, please. I'm going to bring that up. Hold on. I am so sick of the size and teams and the fact that we are expected to only think one way or another, or we aren't for Sebastian. People have gotten ridiculous. I totally feel you and agree with you. Thank you, Chris. Now let me read this one. The truth, please. I understand what you're saying, honey, but we want the pressure to stay on the Proudfoots and the Sour Socks. That's where I come from, and that's fine. But for 1 hour, to do a vigil, or 2 hours, however long this vigil was, people needed to put their bullshit to the side, right? People needed to put their stuff to the side, and this just needed to be about Sebastian. That's not how it was done. That's what I'm saying. People couldn't be adult enough to just make this about Sebastian for an hour or two. They couldn't drop their stuff. They have 22 other hours in the day yesterday. There's 24 hours in a day. There's plenty of time to keep the pressure on the Proudfoots and the Bauer Soxes and anyone else you think needs the pressure kept on them. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, plenty of other time. But for as long as a vigil is happening for a missing child, this should not be a part of it, right? You guys are with me, right? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm with you. It makes me angry now. I just feel these vigils need to be respectful to Sebastian, which in my opinion means treat his parents with respect for those 2 hours. I wish people would focus more on Sebastian being missing than the constant pressure towards the Proudfoots when in fact no one knows what happened. We should care more about Sebastian than drama. Yes, it should be more about Sebastian. People want justice. I think the first thing is, where the hell is Sebastian? We need to bring Sebastian home, right? And then, like, hope justice is served for whoever was involved in whatever happened to him. Hi, Mom First, always. Sorry, everybody. Hey, Lady Roses. I agree, Chris. This case has become a really sad and ridiculous competition. They only care about teams and sides. Please focus on finding Sebastian, Wayne, Drake, Rogers. There has been 2 vigils held for Sebastian that was about Sebastian only, and I am thankful for that. Correct. So again, just to clarify, guys. Okay, first of all, if you can understand where I'm coming from, put a 1 in the chat right now. If you can understand where I'm coming from with this whole concept and this whole thing that I'm saying, put a 1 in the chat. Because this is the kind of stuff that makes me angry. Is I say something that I disagree with about this vigil, and all of a sudden people are like, oh my God, well, you're not on our side no more. Oh my God, well, you're not. No, that's ridiculous. I am an adult. I can think for myself. I can form my own opinions, and I can sit here and I can look at a situation and I can say, that doesn't seem like it's for Sebastian's best interest. That doesn't seem like it's just about Sebastian, because I see agendas being pushed. I can say that because I am an adult. Exactly.
Are they fighting the cuffs, thinking it will be enough to secure their freedom today? We know you hear our every prayer, offered up in Sebastian's name. We ask you, oh Lord, with faith in our hearts, please end this evil game. Please end this evil game. Justice is traveling down those tracks. It's coming. It's heading in your direction. No matter the money you spend on lives.
See, even the background to this, right? I mean, a lot of times at vigils, you see a lot of pictures, like a slideshow of pictures of Sebastian, his life, things he's done, whatever. Like, Sebastian through the years. A lot of times you see stuff like that. These backgrounds were set up to aim at the guilty party, which again, 22 hours a day, 24 hours, like there's 22 other hours because this was 2 hours long. There's 22 hours in the day to take those digs to make that point. 7 days a week, right? 24 hours a day. It just doesn't seem pure-hearted to me. It just doesn't seem like Sebastian was the main focus of this. I mean, that's what I see. And that is sad. That is sad. That people couldn't stop for 2 hours and just hope and pray for Sebastian.
And the flesh, we see you. Justice is coming, so hold on tight. When God decides the time is right, the guilty
Oh my
are waiting
gosh.
for the knock at the door. Well, that time is coming, that's for sure. It's time.
Oh, Mom First Always, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. That is so appreciated. Thank you so much. If you guys received a gift, just give Mom First a thanks. I appreciate that more than you know. That is awesome. Thank you.
To lock away the guilty, the bad. Bring Sebastian home to his dad. Silence in the court today. It's time the judge had their say. Clear the haters, let the gavel land, and rid these monsters from our great land.
Now, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Like, again, I feel how I feel about the Proudfoots, and I understand that this person may feel very strongly about the Proudfoots as well. Like I said, I don't know her. She may, I'm sure she feels very strongly about what she thinks. But I mean, it's just saddening to me that this is where it's at. That you can't have a vigil for a kid without having this kind of stuff in it. That's what's sad to me. Like, I feel for Sebastian. I don't know. It's just sad.
Find Sebastian. That's an order. In the name of faith and law and order.
I will be right with you, everyone.
Oh, jeez.
EVE Online is a vast...
I will seek the lost and bring back the strayed. This verse emphasizes God's concern for the well-being and safety of those who are lost or missing, offering comfort and assurance that God is actively involved in their search and rescue. Ezekiel 34:16 offers hope.
Thank you, Lord. With the Lord, nothing's impossible. Isaiah 41:10, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand.
Well, that's good.
It says, please, God, keep the missing children alive and safe. Protect them from harm. Shield their innocence. Preserve their spirit. I plead with you, Lord, don't let this end in despair. Let their missing information reach someone who knows something, someone who can help bring them home. Stir the hearts of people who see it, Lord. Including Summer Wells, which is a fabulous thing. So many have begged, pleaded, why can't Summer be part of this? Well, she is now. And it's just absolutely so wonderful to have her be able to be a part of this. Hope Sassy is going to join us because she was boots on the ground. Sharon Marlowe, thank you so much for your sweet donation. Sebastian, God's promises that the evil will know no peace for what they have done. Blessings, Seth and all in chat. Thank you, Sharon. Absolutely. You're going to bring him home and get justice. Thank you, Raymond, for gifting a membership Saturday.
Summer.
Credit again to Seashore Annie. Her music is lovely. And this is for all the
Okay. Well, I don't have to finish playing that anyway, because that was really all about, that was it about Sebastian. Oh, Veronica Trulies, thank you so much for the super sticker. No, don't get me wrong. I do believe they had something to do with it, but that doesn't mean do what they are doing at this vigil. Right. I agree with that. Thank you for doing this live. I love CTV, but had trouble watching the vigil. Now I understand why. Good lesson. You can like a creator and not always agree with their content. Sebastian only. Oh, 100%. 100%. Until their arrest, we are going to keep feeling like this and afraid it will be a cold case for Sebastian, Wayne, Drake, Rogers. No one wants that. No one wants that. And I think people even need to realize that there's a lot of people that think the Proudfoots had something to do with Sebastian's disappearance. A lot of people. There's a lot of people that think they had nothing to do with it. There's some people that think, he just up and walked away. But the one thing that everybody in common has, everybody, no matter what you think, no matter what your opinions are, no matter who you agree with, everybody wants Sebastian home. Everybody wants Sebastian found, and they want him brought home safe. So for 2 hours, everybody could have hung on to that we all agree on one thing, and that is that Sebastian needs to be brought home. That's it. That could have been about that. But what scares me and what hurts my heart is that people couldn't even do that. People couldn't even take 2 hours and literally just make it about Sebastian. They couldn't. And that is what's disheartening. Why would they do that to me? This is a dishonor to Sebastian. It should be just his pictures and prayers for him to come home, not this music pointing fingers at the other parents. I agree. And listen, wait, what? Until there is an arrest, we're going to keep feeling like this and afraid it will be I understand where you're coming from. I do. I feel you. I get it. But not at a vigil. That wasn't the place or time. You guys see what I'm saying? I appreciate Jay as well. No diss to her. Just probably shouldn't have been so pointed to parents because we don't know squat. I agree they need bracelets, I'm sure, but Sebastian loves his parents. I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yes. If it wasn't the AI song, I have a feeling it would be something else criticized. Holly, you've been following me long enough that you should know that that's not me. And I don't know what to tell you if you don't see that. Because if this would have been just about Sebastian, I would have had nothing to say. Nothing to say. But that's not what happened. And I reserve the right to share my opinions on it. Even though some people might not agree with me, I am not going to be the person that keeps in my opinions and what I think because I'm worried that it might piss somebody off, or I'm worried that it might hurt somebody's feelings, or I'm worried that it might make somebody go question me. Because if me saying what I've said today about this makes people question me or my integrity, then you were never meant to be here in the first place. Because you are not my people if that's how you feel. No, America's Most Wanted Missing Person airs tomorrow night on Fox. Tomorrow night on Fox is Sebastian's episode. True. I liked the prayers. The prayers were on point. The prayers were perfect. It was the songs and the background that I had a problem with. Nope, it airs on the 28th. So tomorrow night, Monday night, it airs tomorrow night. Yeah, that's why I haven't heard anything about it. But listen, I just wanted to share my thoughts on this, and I really hope that if another vigil is ever planned, that people can take their egos and their feelings and push them to the side just to get through a vigil for a missing child, because that's where the focus should have been. And again, that's just my opinion. All right, Mom, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Veronica, thank you so much for the super sticker. You guys are awesome. Really, really appreciate it. I'm going to end this one here. I actually have another live planned, so I'll be doing that in probably about a half hour or so. May 5th will air James Yoblonsky. I've never heard of that person. Yes, everybody, please remember, it is about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers and bringing him home. All right, I'm going to end this one here. I hope I see you guys at my next live schedule today. Like I said, I'll be back on in about half hour. Got to get my coffee and stuff ready to go. But I love you guys. Let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions. Keep spreading that light. And I will see you all next time.